Hey guys, welcome to Val League Season 3, Week 1. As you can tell, I've kind of lost my voice right now, so I might give up on commentary a little bit and just switch over to doing some post-commentary. In the meantime, we're starting out with Please Skip, a series of holes we're usually hoping that the disc will skip. I'm playing as a scout for my team, so I don't know what the wind is going to look like on these holes. Let's go forehand, glide, skip, rive. Middle chevron up on this rock by the tree, and the pullback right over this sign. I actually don't mind if this drive is off and I don't get down there very well, because I don't mind not having to think about running this. It's a tough hole to run, and to miss a little bit off is terrible anyway. So the roll harp, just lob it up there, down, starting with a birdie. I am more than okay. Starting with birdie here. Oh, it is tough to talk. We'll see how long I keep this going. Going to downtown 5. Interesting. This had some really rough looking scores on U-Disc, so I was expecting a tough wind here. Oh, let's see if I can get through and not post up one of those. Skip it. Oh, okay. So the smart thing to do here is take the eagles out of play. Let's get the paradigm over here. Would like to turn that a bit more to maybe have a bit of a closer bid. But as long as this stops sliding, I'm going to be here for this birdie. Quite a bummer to not get that one. Accurate wind musket down low to get some ground play up here. In the one wind, definitely should have been gettable. But we're going to here take a birdie. Not terrible, but it's probably the first real miss. Should have been an eagle. Kaidoken 5 is having some tough looking scores. Let's see, let me think about the backhand line. I don't like it. Forehand, I'd be here. Yeah, I'm much more comfortable taking the forehand on this with the skipper. Let's see if I can get this out there. I haven't taken the forehand in a while. But let's miss that cactus. Miss it, miss it, miss it. Yes. Okay, got to a good position. 100 feet, adding 20 for the elevation, 120. Subtracting 30 for the wind is throwing us about 90 power. Let's see if we can get that in there with 90. Yes, okay. Taking the eagle. Good to start with one of those. Moving here to Blueberry Thicket 3. I think this is a little bit of a hostile wind. I'm going to glide, skip, rive on this low line and give about 2/3 power pullback. Hopefully this hits this hillside and bounces back out towards the right. And the hillside keeps this moving the right way. Could have been a little bit more right, but 86 feet from here shouldn't be a problem. Throws about 60. Oh, that's leaking left. Okay, got to clean those up, Daniel. Moving to hole 5 here, which is Oak Hill 3. This is a classic flea skip. If this doesn't skip, you definitely have some work cut out. But if it skips, you're going to be right there to basically tap it into the basket. Oh, it didn't skip for me. That's okay. 82 feet with the 2 wind. We'll throw a 60 power again. Oh gosh. Oh crap. I don't even know what I was thinking there. Oh, didn't get a skip. I paid for it without being able to clean it up. Let's move to Grizzly Gulch 3. Grizzly Gulch 3. This is, I think, a very helpful wind. Let me take the paradigm with just a little bit of Anheuser on that. Guys, what is going on? Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta back up and focus. 109. Gotta get up over this hillside. Think about 120 of power. Should get me there. Come on, come on. Man. Okay, dropping some strokes early. Nothing terrible. Still plenty of room to clean this up for the rest. I'm -8 through 6. Could be way worse. Enzo 7. Glide, skip, paradigm. Aim it high here and give that a straight pullback. Hopefully a nice skip. Oh gosh. Okay, it'll stay in. Woo! Okay, 163. I am laying up here. Just make sure I get this birdie at least. And we are going to be able to do that. Getting the birdie for going down with this -9 through 7. Is that right? That? Okay. Highlanders Ridge 5. See, here's our wind here. Nice hostile wind. Glide skip rive. Get a little bit of Anheuser. I'm not going to run this no matter where I get here. I don't trust this throne enough. And certainly when that's what the skip looks like. Let's throw the harp up there to the base to tap in this birdie. I'm not sure I'd even run this in the one wind if I didn't get really close. Frozen Valley 5 is a hole I've been liking. Let's see if I can make it work. Glide skip paradigm, middle chevron on that tree, slide left, and give it a straight pullback. Let's see it go. This is looking good. Now, please skip. It skipped. All right, so we're up here. Got the first half of the work done. 128 downhill. I think I'm taking about 20 power off and throwing this about 100, which is right about there. Oh my gosh. Well, I screwed up a lot on this round. I'm definitely not going to be top of the leaderboard for this event, but hopefully it's good enough to keep shooting well still. -11 could be ridiculously worse. Let's move to, get back down there, to Northern Breeze. Northern Breeze hole 1 is the harp. Aim down at this rock with the top chevron and about a half disc of Anheuser. Should hit this ice and then stop her up there by the basket for me. Tap in birdie. Nice. 2, I'm scared what this wind's going to be. Okay, I think this is still a hope. Just got to make sure I give it enough Anheuser to get up there, but not too much and hit that tree. I think this is looking good. Yep, this is about what I'm looking for. Should be about 60 feet away for this throw in, 59 feet. Hopefully we can get this, but I just don't feel confident for some reason. Why don't I feel confident? Okay, get your confidence back, Daniel. You can do this. Northern Breeze 3 coming up next. So I hope this audio doesn't suck too much for you guys with my voice and my coughing. Sorry if it does. There's an accurate roll sapphire out here to the landing zone to be about 60-ish feet from the basket usually. 50 feet, a little bit uphill, so I'll just throw with the 60 power. Knocking that in there. Northern Breeze 4. It's one I can struggle sometimes with this, getting the angle just right. Accurate glide sapphire. Let's not think too much and hopefully hit this just right. Could be good or it could skip on the train tracks. And it's good. Nice. Taking this birdie. This is certainly one I've struggled with at times, but it's nice to get it in for when it matters here in Val League. Hole 5. This wind, I'm taking default aim and even giving a little bit of Anheuser. Missed the tree. Oh, shouldn't give an Anheuser. Stay close. Okay, this is, do I even try putting? I think I have to try putting because that's such a tricky throw in. Let's aim that up a bit. Get in there. Get in there. Yes. Taking that birdie. Shouldn't have given that any Anheuser. A straight pullback would have done it just fine. Here's our ace run. Forehand, accurate glide sapphire. In my practice rounds, I was giving this a little bit too much Anheuser. So I'm going to back that off just a little bit. See if I can make the correction here. Go, go, go. Oh, man. So close to hitting it. Not there, though. We're going to take that tap in birdie instead. Northern Breeze 7. This is going to depend on what the wind looks like for how tricky it's going to be. Fairly easy wind, so hopefully I don't screw this up. It's the accurate glide sapphire. Up this center gap. Through that tree is just fine. And leave us in a good landing zone here for a forehand glide skip paradigm. almost hit rethrow there. That would have been a big no-no. Plenty of anhyzer on this. Definitely err on the side of more rather than less. Most of the time, this is filtering down there nicely towards the basket, as long as you're not going OB or squaring up a tree. 60 feet. Boom. Taking that birdie. 2 more holes to go on Northern Breeze. Let's see what we can get through these. Got that right to left wind, so it's going to be the Glide Sapphire for me. Up this left gap side. This usually hits early and gets some good ground play getting us up there. We're in putting range, wonderful. Aim down a little bit, just because I'm on that uphill. I want to make sure I don't get a spit out as best I can avoid that. Moving on to 9. 9, hopefully a calm wind. Okay, that's 2 wind. Let me see when I get my aim point. It just pushed me a little bit more to the right, so I think I can still take my normal line, or my normal disc with the Glide Sapphire, and not have to worry about disking down. But let's see if that was a mistake. It was not. It does work out there. Sometimes you catch those edges and go bouncing up real high. 70, a little bit downhill with the 2 wind. Let's hit that 50. And knock it in with a clean Northern Breeze. Alright, next round we're going into is the Globetrotter round. As Greg puts it, an intentionally challenging selection of 9 holes from 9 courses, but I think it's 9 holes from 3 courses, 3, 3, 3, 3. But unless that changed up, so we'll see for Globetrotter. This is week 2 because week 1, make sure I'm doing the right thing here. Yeah, week 1 was here in the qualifier. So Globetrotter week 2, let's see what we got. Alrighty, Elwood. I'm working on something just going no trees, but that's not the line I've dialed in the most. So I'm going to take a Glide Sapphire, just challenge the trees. The trees should not fade. Holy moly. That was closer than I would have liked. But it is here safe. 51 feet. Throw into... Why don't I trust this? Get that birdie. I don't like feeling iffy on those turns, like a 51 feet and 1 wind. There should be no thought required. Back here again. Blueberry Thicket 3, so it is 9 courses. What do you know? Let's go a little bit extra power to hopefully hang that a bit further right. And it does. Going to be on this hillside. Swings us back around towards the basket. Down here for 57 feet with the 2 wind to knock in that eagle. Sweet. And this is a par 5. Ooh, this is a rough wind. I see why there's I think 2 eagles on this one, and not a lot of eagles, even though it's a eagleable hole. So for me, this is the paradigm. Really make sure I don't leak out to the right there. So looking for a potential, but if it doesn't get really close, I'm probably not running this. 130. I don't trust it. And with OB right behind, I'll throw the harp up to the base there and happily take this birdie and move on. Other people run that eagle. Go for it. More power to you guys. I think that brings that par in play real quick for that potential miss. KO backwoods 9. It's a water skip rive. Get about 2/3 power here with some hyzer on it. And hopefully this hits just right to skip up there by the basket. Don't hit the dead skip zone. And it's perfect here for basically a tap and eagle, barring a silly spit out. I'm going to aim down, try and minimize that happening. So it is 9 holes, 9 courses. I don't know if I said that already. Heronwood's 8. Accurate roll musket. Get it out here. Let's see if I can get a Sunshine Glade 1 throw in range. If I get right next to that rock. It's my ideal position. But instead I'm 183. I'm going to run at it. But I'm not as confident as if I was at 200. But I've been working on this 180 a bit more. Let's see if I can get this just right with the wobble. Come on, get there, get where I want. There's where I want. Sink it, sink it. Ah, still too much power, but not too much to go skipping off that top OB, which is really the worst thing that could happen there. Back to Northern Breeze 1. Come back to our harp. Aim down here, a little bit more anhyzer. because that wind is pushing me back. Skip over that little crack. A little sketchy, but we're still here for, I think we're over that branch. I'm not going to adjust the aim down because I don't want to possibly hit that branch. Going to hole 7, Oak Hill 6. Thank you, John. Glide, water, skip, ride, default aim. Full disc of Anheuser. Takes this hole to Easy Town. Oh, don't let me screw up after saying that. Luckily, I stayed close enough there. Aim down just a little bit to get that in for the eagle. Could have given that even a little bit more Anheuser. Alright, this is Lost Island, I think. I always mix up Lost Island and Pioneer Bay. Oh crap! I freaking did the thing. I did that backhand. Get safe. Okay. I think this is savable. This is a wild spot. I have not been here before. 414. Uphill. I have the backstop over there. I'm going to make sure I get the paradigm up to the backstop. Woo! Okay, slow down, Daniel, and check. Slow down. We got very lucky. There was a lot of room here to save this one. I mean, it's definitely not eagle. I didn't have anywhere near an eagle bid, but we got safe. I just switched it to default backhand so I don't ever accidentally forehand, and I certainly did not accidentally forehand. I'm going to go glide water skip off the tee here just to make sure I am not ending up skipping over that wall. I'm not messing around with the eagle here. Just hopefully get into a good range to be able to throw across and get this birdie 266 with the headwind. I think this is a glide sapphire. Get over. Oh, get in. Okay, now just stop. Now just stop. That's in. That's in. Oh, gosh. That was really sketchy in. I'm still going to go backhand here. Now I'm going to go to putting here. Switch to my hope. Bring that aim back where it was. And finish with that birdie. Really lucky getting through Globetrotter with that mistake on Pioneer Bay. Lost Island, whatever that hole was. And pause for this level up. No one wants to watch this. Alright, ending with Champions Landing on the front 9. Looks like we are 32. So a -9 would be great here at 41. I think a very solid score. We'll see if I can get it. This is a tough win to start. Do I go skip? So I'm going to go glide, skip, rive. Aim it down a little bit. And just hopefully keep this in a good position. Oh, crap. Come on, stay in. Stay in. Just stop. Good bushes? Okay, good bushes. But now I have a really weird layup around play. Let's go glide, water, skip, rive. Get up here. Let the wind push it. It's going to be a tough bid for me into this green. I don't like it. But I might be in a good enough range. 285. I think a 285 is a higher warship. Let that wind push it down. Get across this hazard and then stop. Stop! Gosh, I hate that green so much. It's just so icy. But we are able to get the birdie. I didn't like that right to left wind. That was not something I was comfortable with. Thankfully, scouting for my team, so they're going to get to see that ahead of time, know what they're going into. This is the wind where I take a light glide paradigm way up over the top and get in a great position here. I really like this. Going to make a very easy approach in to get this birdie. 280 is going to be the fuse in. That big wind. Go about 200. Let that slide up there. Good. Thank you for making that easy. That can be a really tough wind if you're trying to go forehand around the left side. But over the top with a light flippy driver or a turn glide driver is a great play. This is a forehand glide water skip rive. I just take this wide route with plenty of hyzer on it. I don't worry about getting super close to the basket, especially in the one wind. We should be able to have this throw in or this putt in that wide line. Really takes all those early trees out of play. Just lets me get there safely. So I really like taking that line instead of a glide roll more straight at it with a lot of flex. 4 and a 1 wind. Alright, let's try it. Like glide paradigm. Straight-ish pullback. And let's see if I can get there. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, it's looking good. Just give me some good ground play. Make this throw in easy. Hopefully that's easy enough. 52 feet. Get the wobble just right. Come on, wobble, get back there. And taking that birdie. That's a birdie that feels like an eagle on a really tough hole there. And my voice is doing okay. Hopefully it doesn't suck for you guys to hear too much. It's the forehand. Glide water skip arrive again. Just get out here to this middle landing zone, and then I'm approaching the pin. I'm not trying to get too aggressive off this tee. Just trying to get a point. Ideally more left or right there. But we should be able to get this musket up there anyway. And even if I hit this last tree, we're in a good spot. Right here we are snugged up for a tap in next to the basket for that birdie. Hole 6, 3 wind. So it's usually accurate glide sapphire default. But this 3 wind has potential to push that OB. So I'm going to accurate roll and push that out there a little bit straighter. I'll leave myself a bit of a throw in just so I don't go OB. Is this even a putting range? No, just still a throw in. I'm going to go forehand with the fuse and throw that about 50 power. Oh. Okay, that was a terrifying pop on my screen. That's went over 5 gigabytes of data for this recording. Thankfully, I got the release just on the right spot. Okay, this is the wind. I am not messing around going for the eagle. Take the sapphire out to the safe landing zone. And it gets in safely over here. And then I'm throwing up under the basket. If I have a 1 wind, I was going to be going for this. But when I don't have the 1 wind, especially that pretty hostile wind, I am happy just taking the layup for the birdie. I think it's a smart play here. I'll go look at the leaderboard. I'll see. Be impressed if anybody is actually getting an eagle on that CL7 hole here in that wind. 8. Okay, tough 4 wind. It's certainly sapphire off the tee. This is make sure I get inbounds. Please. Okay. Thank you, cement. And now this is glide water skip because I need to get a little more distance out of this one. Come on back in. Man, this is too sketchy. I don't like it. Crap. I should have gone with the sapphire. I think I got a bad position behind the bushes now too. Yep. I got to take the crappy smart play. I'm going to accept bogey here. Well, let's see. Can this get in? Is this smart? Don't get collision. I don't think it's smart, but I think... Does it work? Oh, gosh, it worked. Okay. Get that putt up just a little bit. Okay. Taking the par. Nobody likes to take par, but it's not a big deal. Here is Champions Landing 9. I'm going to give an eagle bid at this if I get to a good position, but we'll see if I get there. This has a potential to get. I got to be like 150 to feel comfortable doing it. I think this is going to be too far out to feel comfortable. 161. I'll give a 150 bid. Let's try and get this just right. Okay, now just up. Now just up. And we're going to finish with the birdie. Hopefully, I think this is finishing at minus 40 overall for the event. And we will see where this locks up. I'll get some screenshots together to send to my team. Hopefully this helps them to score better. We are at minus 40. Not amazing, not terrible, but a solid score. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're playing Val League, good luck to you. If you're playing Bogey League, good luck to you as well. If you're just watching and enjoying, hope you enjoyed, and hope that you can stay bogey free.